You have some guy standing on stage and not once but twice. Sorry, machine is great.
Alright, try this again. And I got it set up right. I'm trying to take off the fan here. So I got the bolt there, some bolt there. I'm headed for the starter, you can see. Down in there. That's where I'm going. That is the devil I'm trying to get after. So I don't see any other clips. I'm going to try to remove these two bolts here. And see what happens, I suppose, after that. Just some notes. The ground here. This bar here. So I'm going to take all this crap out. Not quite sure I'm going to remember how it goes back in. So first off, I'm going to start with the battery. I'm going to pull the battery out. Then it says to remove the battery box or bin, whatever they want to call it. Saw an online video said I had to do the same because apparently I have to go in through the side to get one of the bolts out of the starter. So anyway, I'm going to keep doing this video so I don't forget where stuff goes. Hopefully. I'm still going to do it, but hopefully I can review the video and it'll all come back to me. Anyway, so here's where I'm starting. With the battery tray and the battery. I'll come back here in a second. Or a few minutes, I guess. Alright, so I got the battery out. Now I'm going for this battery tray. This is connected to it. I guess I'm going to have to take this fuse panel out. Fuse box. I don't think it's even called a fuse box, but yeah, I guess it is. And also this this bracket here, which also I think, well, it can't be. I thought it was a ground, but it's not. So I have to remove this to get this out. And then hopefully parts start coming apart from there. Alright. So I pulled this off. And I got up to here. Funny thing, this end.
Are you once again taking
As soon as I pulled the battery out, I stood fiddling with it. This end fell off. Bloop. There's the other part of it. Oh, right there. Could be a problem. It just bloop, fell off. It's loose. I just tightened it up with my fingers, but yeah. So the positive wires were barely even hanging on. It's ridiculous. Anyway, thinking this may snap out or something.
Very cool, Todd.
I'm gonna try it anyway. That was not it. And almost lost that. Alright, well I'm gonna try to press those tabs and pull that out. I'll get back to you.
Whether this will be your first Christmas with the woman you love or your
So anyway, yeah. Got the battery tray off. You see those little tabs here. Focus, sucker. Tabs here and there. That's what this back here was hooked into. Then it turns in, there you go. You actually push them forward and pull the battery tray off of this thing, basically. That's an interesting thing I found. You see down there's this hose down there. It was dragging under the car one day and I didn't know what the hell it hooked up to, so I just kind of tucked it back in there. When I pull the battery tray off, it apparently hooks up to this thing, whatever the hell that is, which runs up and around and into the throttle body. So I'm imagining it's probably some sort of vacuum gauge for the cruise control. Just a guess. I'm not a mechanic. But anyway, kind of cool. I guess I'll end up hooking that back up before I put all this crap back together. Yeah, learn something new every day. See if I can see that starter by now. It's an elusive little devil. I don't know if that's it's gonna help me with my quest. I'm not quite sure why they wanted me to take the
Got some new music out this week for you. David Bowie. Finally, this is out. Nothing has changed.
Battery tray out, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Alright, continuing on. So I just pulled. I did undo these two bolts here. It seems like this is freed up a touch, but I couldn't get it past the radiator hose. So I removed it from here, and there was a bit more in that little hose than I thought. Kind of gooped everywhere, but shouldn't be too bad. I'll get it cleaned up. But now I gotta look at the book and see how this thing actually attaches. I don't know, it plugs in somewhere, but we'll figure it out. But looks like it freed up with just those 2 bolts. I guess we'll see shortly. All right. Okay. So yes was the answer to that question. Got the fan removed. So it's just these 2, which is all kind of weird because this thing's supposed to have 2 fans in it. I don't know if this is aftermarket. It probably is. It's supposed to have a left fan and a right fan. What's going on down there? Anyway, so I just took these 2 bolts out, and yeah, these tabs here just slide into those grooves down at the bottom. Look at that, new radiator. Lots of new stuff on this car. Pieces of crap still won't run. So anyway, here's our starter. We're getting close. Not quite sure where to go from here, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, getting close. I'll keep tearing it apart and pull the video up later. Alright, that's something I didn't show before. Here's the this is the plug that was in the fan, and it just gave it a pull. It doesn't appear that it's got a yeah, right there. There you go. It doesn't appear that it's got a clip on it. Well, maybe it did at one point. Anyway, it just kind of gooped in there. Just gave it a tug. Hopefully there's no... Hopefully there's only one way. Oh yeah, there's a notch there. So there's only going to be one way I can put it back in. So anyway, that's that. Goes in right there. Alright, well, we keep taking stuff apart. I think this is the positive. I don't know if I can just pull that out. I don't know how that works. Looks like from here on out it may suck. But we'll get back to you on that. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this camera now. I did watch a little video online. You can see this bolt right in the middle of the frame there. That's why the kid said, okay, never mind, I'm talking down there. That's what I said, right down there. The kid said you gotta remove that. That's the long one that comes out that you needed to get the battery tray out from under. Here's the tray, and here's where the tray would be. And get down in there and get that bolt. And then the other one, it appears, is right there. Middle of the frame there, with the ground wire on it. So, I'm going to undo both those. And see if it just doesn't come out after that, and then I can get rid of all the positive wires and whatnot. So we'll check it out in a minute. Alright, so I did get this out. There's a starter down there. That's good. I'm going to pull that plug. Looks like the power's there, so I'm going to pull that one. And other than that, you can see right there is the ground. There, that's what was hooked onto the bolt. So we got the ground. We've got the power here, which I'll undo, and I'm not sure what that is. Probably some computer sensor BS. But then it looks like we're free. And I'll go to the auto parts store and swap this out and go in reverse. Alright? Alright, well, I'm kind of back at it. I got the new starter in, and I got it wired up. A positive hook up there. Put the clip back in here. The only concern I got is this starter's got another nut right there. Like something's supposed to hook up to it, and I have no idea. I don't remember from yesterday. That was whole 24 hours ago. I don't think there was another wire I was supposed to hook up to it. Maybe it's for a different model or something. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on. Alright. Hopefully I get everything back in place. New starter in there. With the fan back, probably Hopefully I got it in those notches down at the bottom and the thing's hooked back up. Still concerned about that extra bolt on the starter. Like I said, maybe it's for a different model or something, and maybe I'm just screwed and I'm going to have to pull it all back out again. But anyway, got the battery back in, put new terminals on there, just because the old ones are all beat up and loose, and I don't know. I think I got everything back. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna give it a shot. See if it doesn't turn over. With any luck. Ugh. There's no way this is gonna work the first time, right? Alright, well, guess that's that. Starter remove and install. Done and done. Alright.